Hey guys, I am going to show you another subscription box. This time it is a Graze, it's a food box. It's not a beauty box, it's a food box, but it's a subscription box, so I'm going to show it to you. I've been getting this off and on since 2013. The reason I say off and on is because a lot of times I don't get in the summer because I live in Texas and it's hot, and they don't ship my favorite snacks in the summer because they melt. Ironically, when I get a lot of these, I put them in the microwave and melt them, so it's, you know, I guess some people complain, so they stopped. But the box comes like this. It has two little pieces of plastic that I cut off of it, and this one has a little holiday theme, and it opens up like that, and it's always a cute little box. No reason to keep it though, I guess, unless you can think of a reason, maybe for arts and crafts. Has a little card, and my box has 4 snacks in it. This is the chocolate box, and we get this one every week. We also get the variety box once a month, and you can change, like you can get this box once a month. It's $6.99, and I love it because they're individually packaged in these little containers, and so we can just grab these, and usually we eat them for breakfast. They're usually 100 to 200 calories, but they're great, and they're somewhat healthy. Well, they're healthier than a lot of things anyway. So let me tell you what I've got in this one. Now, these are two new. These are granola toppers, which I have never gotten the granola toppers before. This one is honeycomb almond, and this one is chocolate cherry protein granola toppers. And the little symbols, they have little symbols which you're not going to be able to see because these are clear, but it says that this has it's got their little fiber symbol, and they each also have 5 grams of protein in it, which is great. Now these granola toppers, I would say, the way I'm going to eat it, I don't know how they intended it to be eaten, but these are tiny, tiny little pieces that you're not going to pick up individually with your hands. So I'm guessing it's called a topper. Maybe you can throw it in some yogurt. I take a lot of their little things and I'll put them in a cup and pour some milk on it, and I eat it like cereal. So, you know, that's a personal preference. But the granola toppers are new for me. You can tell it different things. So like if you don't like nuts, you can go in there and say, don't send me anything with nuts. If you don't like raisins, don't send me anything with raisins. We eat a lot of different things, so we don't care that much. And then these are 2 that I get all the time. This is turtle pie, and this one is dark rocky road. This one is actually my favorite. Let me open one so you can see it. You can't see with that plastic on there. See, I think that looks delicious. It is pieces of chocolate and dried cranberries, and I think probably walnuts. But doesn't it just look yummy? These are pretty big chocolate chips, and just mixed in with healthy things. And they only give you a handful, so you're not getting a ton of sugar. But they're just really good, and most of them are like this. Most of them I can just grab and take as a snack. I don't have to add to something else, but I'm fine with that. But they're really delicious. You can also rate them. You can say, I love this one, I like it, or trash, don't send it to me again. So we'll go in there, and if there's one we just don't like, I don't like cashews. So when I come across one that has cashews in it, I say trash, and they don't ever send it again. And it's fine. This is one I haven't eaten yet that we got last week, I think. It's new to me. It's their soups. Thai Tom Yum. When I first started getting this in 2013, there weren't very many options, but now they have like popcorns and soups and granola toppers, and it's starting to get kind of exciting. Of course, it used to be $5 and now it's $6.99, so it's getting more expensive. But then now you can say I only want to get it once a month or whatever. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this soup, so you can see how it is. I've never made it before, so I'm a little curious. And then I'll let you know how the soups are. These, I know, are delicious. You can't taste it, so I can't help you there. All right, I'm going to make this. I'll be right back. Add 8 ounces of hot water, stir, and in 2 minutes it's ready. This one is hot and sour soup. So let's open it. Quick picture of what it looks like in the container before I put it into the mug. I measured out 8 ounces of water. I'm going to pour this into my cup, and I'm going to heat it up. It says hot water, but I want it to be really hot, so I'm going to heat it up before I pour it in there in the microwave. Okay. I'm going to start kind of just dipping this in here. I think the gooey part's going to be the hardest part to get out, but not too hard. I guess that's kind of going to make the sauce like broth or something. And then I'm just, okay, so I put it all in there. I took the water out of the cup because I want to do what they said. They said put this in there and then pour the 8 ounces of hot water on there. So I've got my hot water back here, and I'm going to pour it in there. It makes like a perfect coffee cup size. Okay, it's melting pretty quickly. And it says to let it sit for 2 minutes. Now this is only 50 calories, so it's definitely not going to be like a meal unless you're on like a really restricted diet, but you know, this would be great to add to a sandwich, and it would be so easy to take to work and make this if you, I'm assuming you could make it just with hot water, but if you have a microwave you could heat it like I did. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for 2 minutes and then I'll come back and we'll taste it. Okay, I'm back. It's looking pretty good. It's got a lot of vegetables in it, and they really did puff up. And they're surprisingly soft. Let's taste it. Pretty good. The noodles are soft, the vegetables are soft. I don't know if I would get this particular one again. This one has a lot of lime in it, and I'm not a huge lime fan in savory kind of dishes, so I probably will put this one on the trash list, but there's other soups that I'm excited to try. I think they have a miso soup one, which I hope I get that one. So I would say this is a success. I think most people, if you like this kind of thing, are going to like it. I'm definitely going to finish eating it for lunch. Bye.